Stop. Put the pen down. Do not write a single New Year's resolution. If you are listening to this, you are already suspicious. You feel it in your gut, the annual cycle of hope followed by crushing disappointment. The New Year, New Me lie is the most profitable scam in human history. It is designed to keep you weak. It is designed to keep you docile. It is a mass hallucination orchestrated by a consumerist matrix that feeds on your failure. Here is the terrifying statistic they don't tell you. By January 17th, just 2 weeks, 92% of people have already quit. They return to their cages. They return to the mediocrity they swore to escape. They buy the gym membership, they buy the journals, they buy the supplements, and by February, those things are gathering dust. The system is designed for you to buy, not to become. Most people are sheep. They wait for a date on a calendar to give them permission to change. They treat January 1st like a magic portal that will erase a lifetime of bad habits. It is not. You are not most people. You are looking for the edge, the kill switch. You are looking for the raw, unfiltered truth about human performance. Today, I am not giving you tips. I am handing you the keys to the engine room of your own psychology. We are going to deconstruct your ego, hack your dopamine receptors, and rebuild you into a machine of pure efficiency. We are going to use the tools of dark psychology, the study of the human condition's shadow aspects, to manipulate your own brain into success. This is the protocol. This is how the 1% start their year. It is not comfortable. It is not safe. But it is the only way to break the chain. Step 1. The Dopamine Guillotine. Listen closely, because this is where everyone fails. You think you need motivation? You are wrong. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings are biological suggestions, and usually they are liars. Motivation is a spike in neurotransmitters that fades as soon as the novelty wears off. Relying on motivation is like trying to build a house on quicksand. Your brain is addicted to cheap dopamine. TikTok, Instagram, sugar, pornography, video games. You have fried your reward circuits. Modern society has engineered a world of super-stimuli. Your ancestors never saw this much bright light, never tasted this much sugar, never saw this many potential mates. Your biological hardware is outdated for this software environment. Trying to build a business or a body with a fried dopamine system is like trying to drive a Ferrari with water in the gas tank. You press the pedal, but the engine creates no power. The first thing you must do at the start of the year is a ruthless dopamine detox. Not for a day, for 7 days. This is the guillotine. You must sever the head of the distraction beast. No social media, no processed sugar, no cheap entertainment, no Netflix, no aimless browsing. Why? We are resetting your baseline. When you strip away the noise, silence becomes deafening. Boredom sets in. Most people are terrified of boredom. They treat it like a disease. But here's the dark psychology secret. Boredom is the birthplace of power. Look at Nikola Tesla. He is the archetype of the solitary genius. Tesla did not scroll. He did not seek validation. He famously said, "The mind is sharper and keener in seclusion and uninterrupted solitude. No big laboratory is needed in which to think. Originality thrives in seclusion, free of outside influences beating upon us to cripple the creative mind. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone. That is when ideas are born." Tesla understood that isolation was a weapon. By removing external noise, he amplified his internal signal. He visualized his inventions with such clarity that he could run them in his mind and check for wear and tear before he ever built them. You do not have Tesla's brain, but you have his potential for focus. But you kill it every time you check a notification. When a lion is hungry, it hunts. It becomes dangerous. When you are bored, your brain begs for difficult tasks just to feel something. By starving your distractions, you make hard work feel like a relief. You make the hard things the most interesting things in your environment. You must become a ghost. While they post their goals for validation, you starve the world of your presence. Most people can't last 24 hours without checking their notifications. They have anxiety. They feel phantom vibration syndrome. Can you survive the silence? If you can't, click off this video. You aren't ready for what comes next. Step 2. The environment slaughter. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Period. This is a biological fact. Your brain is an energy-conserving machine. It takes cues from the visual field to determine behavior. If you sit in the same chair, in the same messy room, surrounded by the same triggers, you will produce the same thoughts. You are fighting a losing battle against your own subconscious associations. Neuroplasticity. The brain's ability to rewire itself requires new stimuli to form new pathways. You need to perform a sanctuary audit. Look around your room right now. Is it the room of a conqueror, or is it the room of a victim? Is it the room of a CEO or a child? Clean it. But don't just tidy up. Purge. Slaughter the clutter. Broken window theory states that visible signs of disorder encourage further disorder. If your desk is messy, your mind is messy. If your car is filled with trash, your life is filled with trash. If an object does not serve your mission or make you money, it is a leech on your mental energy. A cluttered space equals a cluttered mind. Chaos is the enemy of execution. Here is the psychological trick. When you throw away old things, old clothes that don't fit the man or woman you are becoming, old papers, old junk, you are signaling to your subconscious mind that the old you is dead. This is ritualistic behavior. Humans have used rituals for thousands of years to mark transitions. You are mourning the death of your former self. It sounds dramatic because it is dramatic. Change requires a funeral. Bury the lazy version of you by destroying the nest they lived in. Paint the walls if you have to. Move the furniture. Make the space unrecognizable so that when you walk in, your brain knows we do not play games here anymore. But wait, the physical environment is only half the battle. The digital environment is where the real war is fought. Your phone is a weapon directed at your attention span. If you do not control it, it controls you. Step 3. The Social Cull. Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." That is a Barnum statement. It feels true because it is a fundamental law of human mirroring neurons. We mimic what we see. It is called social contagion. Obesity is contagious. Poverty is contagious. Ambition is contagious. Open your phone. Look at your last 10 text messages. Look at the last 5 accounts you interacted with on Instagram. Are these people building empires? Are they discussing ideas, strategies, and growth? Or are they complaining, gossiping, and sharing memes? There is a concept known as crab mentality. If you put a single crab in a bucket, it can crawl out. But if you put a bunch of crabs in a bucket, if one tries to escape, the others will pull it back down. They would rather die together than see one succeed alone. If your friends are comfortable with mediocrity, they will subconsciously sabotage your success. It's not malice. It's self-preservation. Your growth highlights their stagnation. Your discipline highlights their laziness. They will say things like, "You've changed," or "Why are you taking this so seriously?" They will try to feed you the poison they are drinking. At the start of this year, you must perform a social cull. You don't need to be rude. You don't need a dramatic breakup. You just need to be unavailable. This is uncomfortable. You are afraid of being lonely. You crave the tribe. But let me tell you something about loneliness. Solitude is the price of admission to the top 1%. Consider the legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi. He wrote the Dokudo, or The Path of Aloneness. He won over 60 duels to the death. He did not travel with an entourage. He did not seek the approval of the court. He walked alone, and in that solitude, he mastered the sword to a level that no human has reached since. He accepted that to be the best, one must separate from the pack. If you cannot sit with your own thoughts, you will always be a slave to others' opinions. Ghost, the energy vampires. Mute the noise. Stop engaging in low-vibration conversations. If they aren't helping you ascend, they are an anchor. Cut the rope. Step 4. The shadow integration. This is where we leave the self-help section and enter the realm of dark psychology and Jungian analysis. Most people make resolutions based on positive thinking. I want to be happy. I want to be rich. I want to find love. This is weak. Positive emotion is fleeting. It is soft. It evaporates when the alarm clock rings at 5 a.m. What is the most powerful fuel on earth? Pain, spite, fear, disgust. Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, spoke of the shadow, the dark, repressed part of your psyche. The parts of you that you are ashamed of. Instead of ignoring your insecurities, use them. Sublimate them. Write down everything you hate about your current life. I hate my bank balance. I hate looking in the mirror and seeing soft edges. I hate that he doubted me. I hate that she left me. I hate being invisible in a room full of people. Don't sugarcoat it. Let the anger rise. This is the anti-vision. It is much easier to run away from a burning building than to run toward a vague idea of paradise. The human brain is wired for loss aversion. We will fight 10 times harder to save $1 than to earn $1. Use this bias. Visualize the future where you don't change. Visualize yourself in 5 years broke, alone, out of shape, filled with regret, watching others live the life you wanted. See the disappointment in your parents' eyes. Feel the irrelevance. Let that terror chill your bones. That terror is fuel. It is high-octane rocket fuel. When you wake up at 5 a.m. and it's cold and you want to sleep, happiness won't get you out of bed. But the terror of being a loser, that will pull the covers off for you. Weaponize your dark side. Turn your demons into draft horses. Step 5. The system architecture. Amateurs have goals. Professionals have systems. A goal is, I want to lose 10 pounds. That is a wish. A system is, I eat 1,800 calories a day and lift heavy metal at 6 a.m. 4 days a week. That is a protocol. Goals rely on willpower. Systems rely on discipline. Willpower is a battery. It runs out. It is subject to decision fatigue. Every time you have to choose what to do, you burn glucose in the brain. By 2 p.m., you are empty and you make bad choices. The secret to an elite year is to automate your existence. You need to remove the choice from the equation. Create a daily protocol. What time do you wake up? What is the first thing you put in your body? When do you do deep work? What time does the phone turn off? Write this down. Rigidly, for the first 30 days of the year, you are a robot. You do not think, you execute. You surrender your free will to the plan you created when you were sober and rational. You might be thinking, but I want freedom. Listen to me. Discipline equals freedom. If you are a slave to your impulses, you are not free. If you are a slave to your hunger, your laziness, or your lust, you are an animal, not a king. Structure creates the container for flow. Build the cage so the beast can grow strong. Step 6. The 4-hour deep dive. The modern economy rewards one thing above all else, the ability to focus on hard things for a long time without distraction. This is the currency of the new world. Cal Newport calls this deep work. The average human has the attention span of a goldfish, actually less. 8 seconds. They work with attention residue, constantly switching contexts, never reaching peak cognitive performance. If you can focus for 4 hours a day, you will outproduce 99% of the population who work 8 hours a day in a state of semi-distraction. Here is the tactic: the monk mode morning. For the first 4 hours of your day, your phone is in airplane mode. You do not check email. You do not check the news. You attack your number one priority, the one task that moves the needle. Why the morning? Because your executive function in the prefrontal cortex is highest after sleep. As the day goes on, your willpower erodes. To the hardest thing first: eat the frog. If you win the morning, you win the day. If you lose the morning to scrolling and reactive emails, the day is already lost. You become a non-player character in someone else's game. Step 7. The competence hierarchy. Let's talk about value. Why are you not where you want to be? It's not luck. It's not nepotism. It's a lack of leverage. Leverage comes from specific knowledge. It comes from being undeniable. Pick one high-value skill to master this year. Just one. Copywriting, sales, coding, video editing, artificial intelligence, data analysis. Most people are dabblers. They learn a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of drop shipping, a little bit of guitar. They are mediocre at everything. They suffer from the Dunning-Kruger effect. They know just enough to think they are smart, but not enough to be dangerous. The market pays for mastery. Dark psychology tells us that people respect competence above kindness. We follow the surgeon who knows how to cut, not the one who is nice. We follow the leader who has the map. Devote 60 minutes a day to deliberate practice. In 1 year, that is 365 hours. That puts you in the top 5% of that skill bracket globally. Stop consuming entertainment. Start consuming education. Turn your car into a university on wheels. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks, lectures. If you aren't learning, you're dying. If you are not upgrading your mental software, you are becoming obsolete. Step 8. The Stoic Citadel. The world is going to test you. 2024 was chaotic. 2025 will be chaotic. The economy might crash. War might break out. You might get fired. A relationship might end. The weak man panics. The weak woman seeks comfort. The Stoic builds an inner citadel. History gives us the ultimate example. Marcus Aurelius. He was the emperor of Rome, the most powerful man on earth. He could have had anything he wanted: endless wine, endless pleasure, endless comfort. Yet he spent his life fighting wars on the Danube frontier, surrounded by plague, betrayal, and death. He wrote Meditations, not for publication, but for himself. In it he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This year, you must emulate the emperor. Practice the technique of the pause when something bad happens: a flat tire, a rude comment, a lost deal force, a 3-second pause before you react. In that pause lies your freedom. Emotional reactivity is a sign of submission. The person who gets angry the fastest is the one with the least control. The person who remains calm holds the power. When you react emotionally, you are giving the other person control over your state. You are letting them hold the remote control to your brain. View every challenge this year not as a misfortune, but as a stress test for your character. The universe is asking, are you worthy of the success you claim to want? Prove it. Use the Stoic technique of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Visualize things going wrong. Prepare your mind for the shock. If you are prepared for the worst cannot hurt you. Step 9. The resource defense. Money is crystallized energy. It is power. It is options. At the start of this year, you must stop bleeding. The system is designed to extract wealth from you via hedonic adaptation. You buy something, you feel good for a moment. The feeling fades and you buy something else. It is a treadmill. You have subscriptions you don't use. You have food delivery apps draining your wallet and your health. You engage in impulsive shopping for status symbols to impress people you don't like. Stop buying status. Start buying freedom. If you are not financially free, you are not free. You are in nentes. You are in dentist servant to your debt. Review your finances with cold mathematical aggression. Cut the fat. Invest in yourself first. The best return on investment you will ever get is not in crypto or the stock market. It is in your own ability to earn. Buy the course. Buy the mentorship. Buy the better food for your brain. Buy the gym membership. Shift your mindset from consumer to producer. Consumers get poor. Producers get rich. Every time you open your wallet, ask, is this purchase an asset or a liability? Does this purchase make me stronger? Or does it just make me comfortable? Comfort is the enemy of growth. Step 10. The biological imperative. You cannot have a strong mind in a weak body. It is biologically impossible. Your physical state dictates your hormonal state. If you are sedentary, your testosterone drops, your cortisol rises, and your confidence evaporates. You become risk-averse. You become anxious. This is your biology screaming that you are not a fit competitor. Look at Theodore Roosevelt. Before he was president, before he was a Rough Rider, he was a sickly, asthmatic child. He was weak. His father took him aside and said, "Theodore, you have the mind, but you have not got the body. You must make your body." Roosevelt didn't complain. He embraced the strenuous life. He lifted weights, he boxed, he hiked, he hunted. He literally reconstructed his biology through sheer force of will. He went from a sickly child to a man who took a bullet in the chest during a speech and continued speaking for 90 minutes. That is the standard. You don't need to be a bodybuilder, but you must be dangerous. You must be capable, lift heavy things, sprint, struggle. There is a concept called voluntary hardship. By choosing to suffer in the gym, you inoculate yourself against the suffering of life. You boost your BDNF brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which literally grows new brain cells. When you push through the last rep when your lungs are burning, you are training your mind to push through business failures, relationship stress, and anxiety. You are callousing your mind. The gym is not about vanity. It is about sanity. It is the iron therapy. Commit to a physical standard this year. Make yourself harder to kill. Walk with the posture of a predator, not prey. People judge you in a microsecond based on your silhouette. Make sure your silhouette commands respect. Step 11. The identity shift. This is the final key. The thermostat effect. You will never outperform your own self-image. If you see yourself as a lazy person trying to be productive, you will eventually snap back to lazy. Your subconscious mind will self-sabotage to bring you back to your internal setting. You must change the I am statement. Don't say I'm trying to quit smoking. Say I am not a smoker. Don't say I'm trying to run. Say I am a runner. Don't say I am a runner. Don't say I want to be rich. Say I am a wealth creator. You have to gaslight yourself. Use the placebo effect to your advantage. Act as if you are already the person you want to be. This is called the alter ego technique. How would that version of you sit? How would they walk? How would they speak? What would they tolerate? Make decisions from the perspective of your future self, not your current self. When you are about to eat the junk food, ask, does the elite version of me eat this? If the answer is no, you don't eat it. Cognitive dissonance creates stress when your actions don't match your beliefs. If you believe you are elite, you will feel physical pain when you act like a loser. Use that pain to correct your course. Step 12. The kill switch. Execution. We are done talking. The information phase is over. The dopamine hit you are getting from watching this video is wearing off. Now comes the hangover. Now comes the reality. We have to look at the ultimate historical example of execution, Hernán Cortés. In 1519, Cortés landed in Mexico with 600 men. He was facing a massive empire. His men were terrified. They were outnumbered, outgunned, and far from home. They wanted to retreat to the safety of Cuba. Cortés knew that if they had an option to retreat, they would fail, so he issued an order that has echoed through history: burn the ships. He watched as his own fleet, his only way home, was destroyed. He turned to his men on the beach and said, "There is no turning back. We either win or we die." And they won. They toppled an empire because they had no other choice. You have too many ships. You have too many safety nets. You have too many plan Bs. As long as you have a safety net, you will not fly. You have two choices: the red pill or the blue pill. Option A. You click off this video. You scroll down to the comments. You watch a funny cat video. You go back to sleep. You tell yourself, that was a good video, I'll start tomorrow. And a year from now, you will be in the exact same spot. Older, more bitter, heavier, and full of regret. You will be another statistic. Option B. You engage the kill switch. You burn the ships. You turn off your phone. You take out a piece of paper. You write down your protocol. And you start. Right now. The world is noisy. The world is weak. The world is distracted. This is your advantage. While they sleep, you grind. While they talk, you build. While they dream, you execute. The new year isn't a date. It's a decision. Kill the old you. If you are part of the 1% who actually listened to the end, prove it. Comment Procol below. I want to see who is real. I want to see who has the attention span to change their life. Don't rely on luck. Rely on strategy. Subscribe for more power.